Nuggets. LeBron James, as you'd guess, was the big story. Not that LeBron, the one that carries the offense. Instead, this LeBron, who basically owned the defense with Jamal Murray having another one of his big games. LeBron said, "Not tonight, my friend. Not in clutch time, little guy." The King kept Murray from scoring a basket in the final 5 minutes and 21 seconds. Lakers take the win. They go up 3-1 in this series. Here is LeBron James on his defensive heroics.
I know it was winning time, and Jamal had it going. The kid is special. He has an array of shots, the triple threat from the three, from the mid-range, and also in the paint. And for me, it's just trusting my defensive keys, trusting my study of film, trusting personnel, and living with the results. So, I told my teammates that I had them, and everyone else can kind of stay at bay and stay home. And I was able to get a couple stops, and we was able to rebound the basketball, which is the most important thing.
We are now joined by the always insightful Chris Broussard. Broussard, let's start on that corner. How impressive was LeBron James' defensive game last night?
Well, for all the great things LeBron did, 26, 9, 8, 0 turnovers, 14 free throws, makes 11 of them, hits them down the stretch. The most impressive thing about him to me last night was that defense. I remember LeBron's last year in Cleveland, the first time, when they played the Chicago Bulls, and Derrick Rose was one of the best players in the league. And in the fourth quarters, LeBron guarded Derrick Rose and essentially did the same thing he did to Jamal Murray last night. For him to do that 10 years later, in his 17th season at 35 years of age, I can't say enough about it. And what he did with less than 4 minutes, right around 4 minutes to go, when he guarded Murray and contested on the layup, made Murray miss, and then hustles down the floor, gets the pass from Rondo and hits a fast break layup. That's the type of play a role player makes. Like a guy that doesn't get many touches, that just wants to fit in and do his part. And to see your superstar, the best player in the world, do that, that's what championships are made of. The defense, I mean, on Murray at the end of the game, again, I just can't say enough about it. I was wildly impressed with that.
Really? Guys, last night was a great night to watch sports. Last night was a great night to watch sports. We had my guy Fitz Magic on Thursday Night Football. I'm sitting at my kitchen counter, and I'm like, do I watch the Thursday Night Football game live, or do I watch the Lakers? And I was like, man, I love Fitz, but I got to watch the Lakers. This is a bigger moment, right? So then I turn on TNT, and I'm listening to the pregame show, and then I hear two things, and I'm taking notes. There was one where Coach Malone said, you know what, last year I sat Murray down. I said, you're inconsistent. I said, wow, that might be something good to write down and talk about on the show tomorrow. Nick probably won't hear that. He won't cover that. The second thing was, the Lakers called the league office complaining about LeBron James' free throw attempts. And I said, that could be interesting. Let me put my Broussard journalist hat on, and let me track this story. What happens? He has 14 trips to the line. The first 3 games, he had 10 combined. This is robbery, guys. Like, when you have 2 even teams going head-to-head, it comes down to the little things. It comes down to free throws, and definitely it comes down to rebounds, and it definitely comes down to free throws. Coach Malone, I hear you. I heard you in a press conference after talking about you need to go through the proper channels so you can get calls too. I will call Adam Silver. Give me the number. I'll call. Robbery.
Okay, so listen.
2-1-2.
Maybe that last defensive play, LeBron slightly got Jamal Murray on the arm. Maybe. I'll see how the last 2-minute report shows it. But I'm not certain of that. It wasn't in the last 2 minutes, so we actually won't ever get confirmation of that. But the complaining about LeBron shooting 14 free throws is insane. Because show me one clip of where LeBron went to the line where he wasn't fouled. It doesn't exist. And the fact that he only shot 10 free throws through the first 3 games was a product of the fact that he wasn't getting a good whistle. He finally got a fair whistle last night. The officiating, these free throws, we've played 4 games. It's 113 to 113. The free throws are not the story. Broussard, what you said is the story. LeBron's defense down the stretch. And you're right, it is a carbon copy of what he did to Derrick Rose a decade ago. And I'm going to take it a step further, Broussard. This is what Kawhi Leonard was supposed to do. This is what was supposed to make Kawhi Leonard in the argument for best player in the world. Oh, he can get you 30 on one end, and on the other end, he can guard and shut down the opposing team's best player. And not only could Kawhi not do that, he refused to try. When the Nuggets were coming back in games 5, 6, and 7, there wasn't a time where for 5 straight minutes Kawhi said, man, I'm going to shut down Jamal Murray, either because he couldn't or he wouldn't. I don't know the answer. I do know that that man in year 17 at 58,000 minutes, Wilds, only Karl Malone and Kareem have ever played more. He still can do that. He can still be on any given night the best player in the world on either end of the court. That's the story, not the fact that maybe they missed one foul call in a game the Nuggets never led for the final 44 minutes of.
I totally agree with you, Nick. I'm going to be on your side here, but I still feel like I'm going to get attacked. But I'm on your side, buddy. I'm just going to point out some facts and you know, just hold off a second because these are LeBron compliments. Yeah, these are facts. These are facts. On that layup, that Broussard said was one of the best defensive plays he's ever seen since LeBron's block on Iguodala. Jamal Murray was fouled. He's fouled here. And then he's laying down like a newborn baby.
That's an opinion.
He's laying down like a newborn baby. Rondo goes down and hits like an elbow jumper. Lead goes from 3 to 5, and they never have a chance after that. Now, during this, Draymond tweets that Jamal Murray hasn't earned that call against LeBron in that moment. And Broussard, all the Denver fans are like, that's ridiculous. You can't have different calls for different times and different players. Like, boo-hoo. That's the way it goes. I think Draymond's right here that it is a foul, but LeBron's earned this through his 55,000 minutes or whatever you got, Nick. So I'm okay with this. Are you okay with sort of a reputation non-call, Broussard?
No, not at all. Look, and I get it. It was a close play. It wasn't an egregious foul, but I am not with the reputation calls. If Jamal Murray's fouled and the officials think so, it should have been called, period. But I think it was a strong defensive play. It was close, and in the moment they let it go. I'm fine with that, but I'm not with the reputation calls, no. And Brandon, I'm just disappointed in you. I mean, we all saw you sit here on national TV yesterday and say that Denver's the better team, but to go to these lengths to protect your take, I mean, my goodness.
Thank you, Broussard. Man. I appreciate you. Brandon just sipping
let
his
me
tea?
say this. Because I'm not going to run away from my take, guys. What you want me to talk about? Jokic, oh, he struggled offensively. He only had 16 points. You want me to talk about he got in foul trouble? You want me to break down the game? Is that what you guys want me to do, or do you want me to talk about the facts?
No, I know what.
Because the facts is he got robbed. The Nuggets got robbed. Like LeBron James and the Lakers called the league office. He had 10 combined attempts to the free throw line. Last night he had 14. That's problematic, guys. Come on, man, please.
Yeah, what's problematic is the first 3 games. What's problematic is that LeBron was averaging 3 free throw attempts through the first 3 games. That's what's problematic. And so, like, this idea that it was, oh, my God, LeBron James got to the line a bunch. Of course he did. He's been attacking all series. And the Nuggets got nobody to guard him. Yeah,
Between you and Chris, you guys collectively been covering the NBA for like 40-something years. Come on, man. You guys saw that. And 80, you guys are sitting up here on national TV. Chris, you're calling me out talking about, oh, I'm just trying to protect my take. No, call the game how you see it. Come on, man.
Wow,
LeBron was getting look, in game 3, he got 2 free throw attempts, and they were on that flagrant foul by Jamal Murray. That's it? As aggressive as LeBron plays, not one foul shot? Come on. Mike
Thank
Malone,
you.
he should
It's
take a
Well, listen.
trick out of Vogel's bag then. Call the lead.
At the end of the day, the Nuggets are exactly where they want to be, down 3-1. That's their sweet spot.
They're dead.
We'll see if the Lakers can put
They're
this one
done.
to bed, though, Game 5 tomorrow night. What a great weekend of football we got coming up. The marquee game, Cowboys-Seahawks, talking America's Game of the Week.